Greetings, everyone. I'm Eric with Your Essential Practice. For this week's Divinely Guided Rune reading, we have Mercury going into Leo. Beautiful, beautiful energy, everyone. And as usual, if you would like to connect with me personally or get a rune reading or spiritual counseling, energy therapy, anything like that from me, or energy therapy education, message me with the descriptions in the link below. And without further ado, let's get into this week's Divinely Guided Rune reading. Greetings, Taurus, and welcome to your Divinely Guided Rune reading here for the week. Let's jump right on in and get your rune for the energetic past. Here we got the beautiful Birch Goddess's rune of Berkana, literally the birch rune. So Berkana, beginnings. What have you been birthing? What have you been nurturing, Taurus? So this is starting something new, birthing a new project, familial style type of nurturing, the evolution of nurturing, like a mother's love, the Empress card in tarot, knowing how to nurture things throughout their evolution and yourself through the evolution. So maybe you're nurturing yourself and going back to family for some healing. Let me know in the comments below what resonates with you and what doesn't. And please do take what resonates and leave what does not. Here in your energetic now, irreversible rune of Yara. Yara, or Yara, however you want to pronounce it. It means year. It is like the circle of life. This is about the endings making beginnings and beginnings making endings simultaneously. So really, beginnings, you're really into this start of something new. But Yara here is also the rune called harvest. So at the harvest at the end of the year, at the end of this cycle, right? This is about cycles. So are we repeating a cycle here? That's a good question too. Are you recognizing the cycles? Are you beginning a new cycle? All right, so Taurus, Yara here, harvest. What do we do when we harvest? We take inventory of the crop. We determine the quality of that harvest. We determine if we have enough to last us for the upcoming energies. So that's taking a lot of stock and evaluation, and really an assessment and evaluation and learning period that you're in right now. So again, Taurus, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. So beautiful nurturing and beginnings and learning a lot as we maybe make a couple mistakes as we begin, or maybe just gathering that information as we go along here, knowing that, Taurus, yes, you have to put one foot strategically in front of another, but in your energetic near future here, you get to finally take some action, okay? You get all this energy, you've had this like beautiful, maybe an idea, or say a commitment to yourself. Yes, now is the time. I'm going to start it. This is what I'm doing. I'm learning right now so I can begin soon. Or I'm in the process of beginning, and this is the action of, right? So the thought, the learning, and then the application. So Taurus, this beautiful Theresos is like Thor's hammer. This is like Mjolnir, Thor's hammer, that lightning quick strike swiftness, that thorough action of Thor's hammer. So this is really calling you to be thorough, to be swift. And this is also a reminder that the hammer can build, it can destroy, or it can protect. So you can be defensive, you can be offensive, or you could just be very stoic and just keeping to yourself and just holding your own and protecting your own there. Take what resonates here and leave what doesn't as a reminder, Taurus. Okay. Odin's rune comes up for the energetic influence. So that's indicative of the patch that covers Odin's eye. That's why it's called Odin's rune. That's why this rune is blank. Not all the readers do this rune either. But I will pull a rune for clarity here at the end from another set at the very end. But what this really means, Taurus, is that this is something that you either already know or something that's hidden from you. Think about that for a second. See what pops up into your head first. Hold that thought for a second. What's your advice for your energetic now? Energetic advice for the now is being in Gibo, your embodiment of that divine reciprocative energy, the balance, the give and take. So Gibo really means gifts, giving, being able to give with gratitude. The balance of give and take partnerships. This could be a celebration or a union or joining of forces or saying yes to that partnership, Taurus. And finally, being able to take that action. Okay. So Gibo is a beautiful rune. So this is a lot of balance, a lot of that give and take energy, just harmonizing, calling into balance, a lot of that in your life. But not really look at for where is this in my life coming from that place of lack, but noticing and being thankful for where you see that in your life and perpetuating more of that to show up in your life, right? What is in the final outcome of all this here for you? Yeah, Sawilo. I love this for you, Taurus. This is Sawilo, the sun rune of success. This is the sun's light that everything it touches, it is blessed. It's given life. It's given light, warmth, all of that, abundance. So this is like you being lucky, Taurus, here in the future. Very successful. Just really getting that information. And I really think that you are in a learning period. Maybe you're taking a class. And then very soon, or maybe you're in an evaluation period and waiting for a final approval on something before you go ahead and move forward. But know that this is going to be blessed, Taurus, and just know it. Right now, the energetic influence, yeah, I'm glad that Odin's rune is here because you don't really need to be overthinking about it right now. You're already in your head space a bit, or in your heart space a bit already. So dare I get a rune of clarity here for you? Divine, please show us clearly. A rune of clarity here. Yeah, abundance. Taurus, yeah. Fehu's that rune of cattle. All these decisions, as abundance increases, these responsibilities and decisions increase. We need to remain grounded for our abundance to continue. And yeah, rightfully so, Yera, the harvest rune coming up with that mind on my money, money on my mind sort of stuff. So that those are both like reaping in abundance aspects. So it's really good that Odin's rune actually was there to begin with. I should have just left it at that. But also kind of thankful that I was curious here for you, Taurus, and pulled that rune here for you. I'm a Gemini, you're of the monkey, so I will do that. I will pull that rune for you. Let's get a beautiful handmade card for a message to continue throughout your week here, Taurus. And Taurus, your mission this week is to dance. Yeah. When we're shaking up our bodies, when we are moving around that stagnant energy, it frees up that that movement helps really free up the energies that we can't really unthink or unfeel when we're feeling like we're in this overthinking or overfeeling energy too much. Just dance it out. Just dance it out, y'all. Ecstatic dance, shaking, just putting on a good song, something that makes you feel good and grooving to it. All right, do that for like 5 minutes. And then check in with yourself and see how you feel afterwards, Taurus. You will thank yourself. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant week.